क्योंकि 27 को फिजिक्स हो गया तो फर्स्ट को डायरेक्ट केमिस्ट्री आपका, तो आज 21 है, 22nd 23rd आप केमिस्ट्री पढ़ लीजिए 2 दिन, 24th 25th एंड 26, 3 दिन में आराम से आपका फिजिक्स अच्छी तरह से कवर हो जाएगा। पढ़ाई करते हैं तो लिख के पढ़िए, खाली रीडिंग मत कीजिए। रीडिंग करने से वो स्टेप्स तो समझ में आ जाती है, लेकिन when we start writing then the problem arises. So when you study always write and revise. एक रफ पेपर ले लीजिए, उस पे रफ लिखिए आप। एक बार वो स्टेप्स आपके ध्यान में आ गई तो फिर आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं आना चाहिए। दूसरी चीज, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कोई तो भी गाइड लेके आ जाते हैं या कोई तो भी रेडीमेड नोट्स लेके आ जाते हैं या किसी बुक में से पढ़ते हैं, उसके अंदर डिस्क्रिप्शन जो दिया हुआ रहता है बहुत बड़ा रहता है। मैं जब आपको क्वेश्चन अभी समझाऊंगा तो मैं बताऊंगा डिस्क्रिप्शन कैसा लिखना है। ज्यादा लंबा चौड़ा डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, बहुत हो गया तो डिस्क्रिप्शन को 1 मार्क रहता है। कितना रहता है? 1 मार्क। उसके लिए कैसा लिखना है दैट आई विल एक्सप्लेन टू यू इन दिस लेक्चर। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 सेक्शन ए में क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 आएगा, इसमें देयर विल बी 10 MCQs। In this only section A itself, there is another question which is called as very short answer question. Now this question, there are 8 bits. How many bits are there in this question? There are 8 bits. Each bit is of 1 mark. Each bit is of 1 mark. Now he asked you question, what is Curie temperature? What is Curie temperature? Simply you write the temperature at which domain structure collapses. The temperature at which domain structure collapses is called as Curie temperature. ये मैकेनिज्म का बिट है। अगर उसने पूछा what happens above Curie temperature, ये अलग क्वेश्चन है क्योंकि 1 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है, इसमें एक लाइन में आंसर लिखना है आपको, दैट्स ऑल। इसमें आधा मार्क नहीं मिलेगा, मिलेगा तो 1 ही मिलेगा, नहीं तो 0 मिलेगा। अब उसने आपको पूछा what happens above Curie temperature, your answer will be above Curie temperature ferromagnetic converts into paramagnetic, that's all। ज्यादा डिटेल लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है। डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन का क्वेश्चन आया, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन, तो 1 पॉइंट इसका 1 पॉइंट इसका, 2 का 1 पॉइंट लिखने का 1 मार्क आपको मिल जाएगा। See, important thing in board is how much should I write? What happens is sometimes we start writing exhaustive material which is not required. ऐसा भी मटेरियल हम लिखना शुरू कर देते हैं कि इसकी जरूरत ही नहीं थी, उसमें हमारा टाइम वेस्ट हो गया, फिर हमारे पे प्रेशर आना शुरू हो जाता है। तो डोंट वेस्ट टाइम इन राइटिंग अननेसेसरी पॉइंट्स। तो ये 8 क्वेश्चन जो वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर है, इसमें एक ही लाइन में आपको क्या लिखना है? आंसर लिखना है। यू हैव टू राइट द आंसर ओनली इन 1 लाइन। सपोज उसने आपसे पूछा व्हाट इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट करंट, What is displacement current? This is the question. अब displacement current हमारे सिलेबस में इंक्लूडेड है क्योंकि उसने उसको EMI में डिस्कस किया है। तो displacement current is the current produced by the electric field of the charge. Because पहले लोग है ना इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड नहीं बोलते थे, इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्प्लेसमेंट बोलते थे। क्या बोलते थे? इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्प्लेसमेंट। तो उसकी वजह से उसका नाम क्या पड़ गया? डिस्प्लेसमेंट करंट। तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट करंट का एक लाइन में डेफिनेशन आप लिख दीजिए, आपको मार्क मिल जाएगा। आप क्या करते हैं? यू ड्रॉ डायग्राम, यू शो कैपेसिटर, देन यू शो कंडक्टिंग, देन यू शो नॉन कंडक्टिंग, इतना लंबा आंसर लिख देते हैं। मार्क्स कितने मिल रहा है? 1 1 लाइन डेफिनेशन इज सफिशिएंट। ये वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चन है, इसमें 8 बिट्स आएंगे, पूरे 8 बिट्स आपको अटेम्प्ट करना है। यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट ऑल द 8 बिट्स। इवन इफ यू लीव वन ऑफ द बिट्स यू विल नॉट गेट द मार्क। आप एक भी बिट अगर छोड़ देंगे तो आपको मार्क नहीं मिलेगा। some adjustment net connection. Okay, you are able to hear me? आप लोगों को मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. तो ये वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चन में 8 बिट्स है। MCQs there are 10 MCQs. You don't have to write the complete question. Simply write which correct option along with the statement given in that option. ये 18 मार्क्स आपके पक्के हो गए। ये 18 मार्क्स आपके पक्के हो गए। MCQs के बारे में ध्यान रखिए। MCQs you have to solve in one attempt only. Suppose out of 10 you are solving 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Then you start writing these very short answer questions. Then later on you solve 5, 6, 7, and then again you solve 8, 9, 10. Fine. You will get the marks. But if you solve 1 to 10, again afterwards you solve 1 to 10, then they will not give you the marks for the second attempt, even if it is correct. सेकेंड अटेम्प्ट अगर आपका करेक्ट भी है तो भी आपको उसके मार्क नहीं मिलेंगे। तो अगर आपको किसी एमसीक्यू के आंसर पे डाउट आता है, किसी एमसीक्यू के आंसर पे आपको क्या आता है, डाउट आता है, तो उसको वही कट करके बाजू में नया आंसर आप लिख सकते हो। सेम प्लेस, डोंट गो फॉर मल्टीपल अटेम्प्ट्स ऑफ एमसीक्यूज, यू विल लूज मार्क्स देयर। उसमें आपके मार्क्स लूज हो सकते हैं। अब आ गई आप सेक्शन बी पे। सेक्शन बी will give you short answer questions. These are 8 questions you have to solve out of 12. पेपर में आपको 12 क्वेश्चन दिए रहेंगे, आपको सॉल्व कितने करना है? चलिए 8 करना है। खाली 8 क्वेश्चन आपको अटेम्प्ट करना है। ईच क्वेश्चन कैरीज 2 मार्क्स, तो 2 एग्जाम makes it 16 marks. Now these 2 marks questions, suppose he is asking you question, state hygiene's principle, state hygiene's principle, hence define wavefront and wave normal. State hygiene's principle, define wavefront and wave normal. Now when you write hygiene's principle, according to hygiene's principle, every point on the wavefront will act like a secondary source of light and it will emit light in all possible directions. That's all. 1 mark. You got 1 mark. Now he is asking you define wavefront, the locus of all the points in the medium to which the waves are reaching at the same time is called wavefront. Wave normal, the perpendicular drawn at any point on the wavefront is called as wave normal. Half mark for wavefront, half mark for wave normal. You have got 1 mark here also. So that one and this one makes it 2 marks. No issues. So when you write answer to these questions, here you have to be precise. Not very precise like the first one, but still precise. Not very expansive answers. Suppose उसने पूछा distinguish between paramagnetism and diamagnetism. You have to write 4 points of paramagnetic, 4 points of diamagnetic. Each point gives you half mark. Each point gives you half mark. Maharashtra State Board, the problem is they have half mark marking scheme. Starting from section B, this scheme will start. In A section, there is no half mark. Either it is 1 or 0. But in section B, there is half mark marking scheme. So whatever you write in point. You write the answer in point. So it is easy for you to manage. If you are not recollecting 4 points, you can write 3. You will get 1.5. Maybe in round off, it will go to complete 2. That is possible. I can't read what you have written. You have written something. MCQ, we need to write full statement. No need to write complete question. Just write the correct option. B, and what is the option you write that much. That's all. Don't write the complete question and then everything and then mark big and dark like that. Nothing. Okay. Now, in these 8 questions, your option is of 12. Now, out of 8, 7 will be theory and 1 will be numerical. That means out of 12, 7 questions will be theory and 5 will be numericals. Out of 12, 7 will be theory and 5 will be numericals. If you can attempt all 5 numericals, fine, well and good. But please remember, those who are preparing for JEE, they have a habit of using differentiation and integration. You please avoid that. Where it is given in the board book, you use integration also, differentiation also, no problems. But don't use integration and differentiation free-handedly as you do in JEE. Because what happens, suppose I am the person who is making the assessment and I don't know that particular method which you have used. So what I do, I write seen and then I give you 0. I write seen and I give you 0. Then again after the results are out, you have to go for revaluation and then get the paper check from your teacher and then the marks will be given to you. That is becoming tedious. Avoid that. If the method is of without integration, without differentiation, given in the board book, you follow that method. Okay. The board has clearly stated that any alternate method should be given full credit. But what happens? Know that method. So then they just write seen and give you 0. And then after that you have to fight for that this method of mine is correct. Okay? Today was our English exam 60 आ रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? 60 आ रहे हैं, वो हिस्ट्री हो गई, अभी आगे बिजनेस का सोचो. Don't worry about what you are planning in the exam today, okay? आज आपको 60 भी आएंगे, 65 भी आएंगे, तो अच्छी बात है. लेकिन अभी आगे आपके सामने क्या चल रहा है? फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी एंड मैथ्स. You have to prepare for this also. ये हो गया आपका सेक्शन बी का क्वेश्चन, which is 2 marks question. You have to attempt any 8 out of 12. Then comes section C. In section C, you have 3 marks questions. These are called as medium level questions. So you have to be little bit of lengthy in writing and not very lengthy also. But these will carry 3 marks each. Again, you have to attempt 8 out of 12. Each question carries 8 marks, so 3 8s makes it 24. So this section C is going to give you 24 marks. Let us count the marks. Section A, 10 plus 8, 18. Section B, 2 into 8, 16. Section C, 3 into 8, 24. So you are done with 58 marks. How many marks you are done with now? 58 marks. Out of it, 34 you are getting in A and B only. Simple. 24 marks in ANB only you are getting without any problems. 24 marks are there in section C. You have to attempt 8 questions. Now section C, what type of questions will be asked? Let us pick up any article from the board book itself. Any particular article. Suppose I take kinetic theory of gases wala part. Okay. Draw a PV diagram and explain the concept of positive and negative bulb. What is the question? Draw PV diagram. Now, once you are drawing a PV diagram, everybody knows in thermodynamics there are PV diagrams, whether they are for isothermal process or whether they are for adiabatic process. So once you get this question, what you do is, first of all, you draw the diagram. Now, PV diagrams are of different types. You can draw any one. Suppose you have done. Please mute your mics if you are speaking something else. Suppose you draw this type of a diagram. The system is going from state A to the state B. Now, since I have taken B on the x-axis, it is expansion. This process is of expansion. So once you draw the diagram, then you will write that area under this diagram is equal to work done. Area under PV diagram with volume axis is equal to what? Work done. This statement you will write in your answer. Area under PV diagram with volume axis. So now you have clearly indicated that you are finding the work done. You have drawn the diagram, 1 mark on the diagram. For writing this statement, half mark.
We can't see the board clearly.
You can't see the
Board.
Now just check.
Yes.
Now you can see.
Little bit closer, more.
Now fine. Is it okay
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this, you have drawn the diagram, you get 1 mark. You are writing total is equal to area under PV diagram, you get half mark. Then he is asking you what is positive work and what is negative work. Expansion, gas is doing the work. In expansion, the work is done by the gas. So positive work done. This work done is positive work done. But if the gas compresses, then it will be negative work done. So what you will write, if gas does the work or if system does the work, then it is taken to be positive. If work is done on the system, then it is taken as negative. Then these 2 points you write. No need to write very much in detail. In adiabatic, in isothermal, in isobaric, in isoporic. No need to write detail. Just write what he is asking. He is asking you something, then you write only that much. I think it's quite clear. What I am writing is quite clear. I can take out with my other correction which is working. Now once you have explained positive and negative work done, you will get half mark for that. आपको half mark उसके लिए मिल जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
टोटल कितना हो जाएगा? 1.5, and then again half mark that positive and negative work done 2.5. What remains? Half mark. He is asking you give an example. Give an example. So you can give example in a compressor used in a refrigerator. Gas is compressed. The work is done on the gas. Negative work done. A tire burst. The tire of a vehicle burst. Then the work is done by the gas. So positive work done. You can give one example. You will get last half mark also. So total marks will be for how much? 3 marks. This answer will require not more than this space, this here, less than 1 page. Less than 1 page, you are done with the answer. Let us take another question for discussion. Let's take laws of vibrating strings. What is the question? Laws of vibrating strings. Suppose he asks you the question, state the laws of vibrating strings. You write the first law. You write the first law. What is the first law? The frequency of vibration of a stretched string is inversely proportional to the length of the string. You write in words. Then you will write mathematically. N is inversely proportional to L, or N is equal to some constant upon L, or NL is equal to constant. You have written in words, you have written mathematically, your 1 mark is pakka. Then second law of tension, frequency of vibration of a stretched string is directly proportional to square root of tension. Another 1 mark. Then you write mathematically, n directly proportional to root t, n is equal to constant into root t, or n upon root t is equal to a constant. This is second law. Then you can write third law, frequency of vibration of a stretched string is inversely proportional to the square root of linear mass density, that is mass per unit length. Third law, again you can write it mathematically, n is inversely proportional to root mu, or n is equal to some constant upon root mu, or n into root mu is equal to a constant. Mathematical is complete, statement is complete. 1, 2 and 3. No need to write MCQ solution on answer sheet. Nobody will check whether you have solved or you have directly written the answer. But attempt only once, not more than once. So like these questions are there. Now suppose you find that you are going to solve numericals. पेपर में जो न्यूमेरिकल्स आए हैं, आपको लगता है कि आप उसको आसानी से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, वेरी गुड, कर दीजिए आप सपोज उसने बोला कि लेट अस टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ वन न्यूमेरिकल. आई एम डायरेक्टली रेफरिंग टू द बोर्ड बुक. Two sound waves travel at a speed of 330 meter per second. Their frequencies are also identical and are equal to 540 hertz. What will be the phase difference between the waves at points 3.5 meter from one source and 3 meter from the other source if the sources are in phase? क्वेश्चन में आपको वेलोसिटी दे रहा है 330, आपको फ्रीक्वेंसी दे रहा है 540. वो क्या बोल रहा ये दो पॉइंट्स के बीच में फेज डिफरेंस निकालिए। एक पॉइंट 3.5 मीटर पे है, ये x1 है। दूसरा पॉइंट 3 मीटर पे है, ये x2 है आपका। व्हाट विल बी x इक्वल टू x1 माइनस x2, दैट इज 0.5। ये कैलकुलेशन आपने किया, आपको आधा मार्क मिल जाएगा। सिर्फ इतना ही करने के लिए आधा मार्क मिल गया आपको। नाउ फेज डिफरेंस डेल्टा इज इक्वल टू 2 pi x अपॉन लैम्डा। ये फॉर्मूला सबसे पहले आना चाहिए। ये जो मैंने लिखा ये आपने नहीं भी लिखा, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। नो मार्क्स फॉर राइटिंग दिस। You write or you don't write, no marks you get for this. You get marks for this. ये कैलकुलेशन करने के लिए आपको मार्क्स मिलेंगे, लेकिन ये वाला पार्ट लिखने के लिए आपको कोई मार्क नहीं मिलेगा। तो डेल्टा इज इक्वल टू 2 pi x अपॉन लैम्डा। 2 pi x is 0.5. We have calculated here. Lambda is b upon n. You can write 2 into 0.5 is 1. So that is pi into frequency is 540 upon 330. These zeros should get cancelled. 3 11s are, 3 18s are. So my answer will be 18 pi upon 11. Now I will write answer in radian because standard unit of angle is radian. Unit, lastly you have to write the unit. This unit will give you half mark. If you just write 18 pi upon 11, you will not get this half mark. So unit is compulsory. Unit is compulsory. Yes, you will get half mark here, half mark here 1. Substitution half mark 1.5. Calculation 1 mark 2.5. And correct answer will unit half mark. So that makes it total of 3 marks. टोटल मार्क्स कितने जाएंगे अपने? 3 हो जाएंगे।
एक्सक्यूज सर।
यस
सर आखिरी में आंसर स्टेटमेंट में लिखना है क्या कि ऐसे ही छोड़ देना है?
नहीं, इतना करके आपने छोड़ दिया, खत्म। योर जॉब इज डन।
ओके सर।
No need to write any statement after this. Once you get the correct answer with proper unit, you will get the marks. Answer is right, unit is not there, no marks. That last half mark will disappear. Unit is right, but answer is wrong. Again, no marks. Again, no marks. So for every step there is marks. For every step there is marks.
For given data also?
No, not for given data. Given data.
सर वो पाई में छोड़ देना है कि पाई को 3.14 डालना है?
हाँ।
पाई में छोड़ देना है कि पाई को 3.14 डालना है?
नहीं, पाई छोड़ देना है, पाई छोड़ देना है। पाई को पाई छोड़ देना है। You know the value of pi is 3.14, but you can keep it as pi. हाँ।
ओके सर।
अगर आप मैग्नेटिज्म का क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो, क्या का क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो? मैग्नेटिज्म का डायपोल मोमेंट आप निकाल रहे हो, NI. सर्कुलर कॉइल का डायपोल मोमेंट होता है NI. N is number of turns, I is current, A is area. अब यहाँ पे आपको suppose he is giving you number of turns as 1000. करंट नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स 1000 है, करंट आपको उसने दिया है 2 एम्पियर है, और एरिया आप निकालोगे पाया स्क्वायर से। यहाँ पे आपको पाई की वैल्यू डालना पड़ेगी। Here you will have to put the value of pi 3.14. That is necessary. लेकिन एंगल के क्वेश्चन में पाई को पाई छोड़ दिया तो कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है। ठीक है?
यस सर।
EMI में, मैग्नेटिज्म में, सोलेनॉइड के क्वेश्चंस में पाई की वैल्यू आपको रखना ही पड़ेगा। दैट इज कंपल्सरी। अदरवाइज आपका आंसर नहीं आएगा ना मेरे क्लास में। ये ध्यान में आ गया? 3 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन ध्यान में आ गए?
So then, sir,
Yes,
there
sir.
is no need to
Yeah.
write the given data. There is no need to write given data in the answer.
No need to write data. That was in 10th class. In 10th class, you write data, they have taught you that method, so you are happy. No need to write data. Even if you write data, you will not get any mark for that. Because you are not getting any mark for that, why should you waste your time in writing that?
Yes.
Okay, see, you be very mean. You be very mean. For God did not give you marks, why should I write? Then comes section D. Now section D is long answer question. He is going to give you 5 questions. Out of 5, you have to attend any 3. 3 out of 5. There is lot of choice. But once you take a particular question, you have to attempt it completely. Suppose in the first step, he is asking 2 marks theory and 2 marks numerical. So you have to attempt this theory and this numerical. You can't do like this. Yeah, I will attempt theory and from the next question I will attempt numerical, then I will get marks. No. Either you will get marks for both these bits together, or next bit if you try to attempt. Suppose here there is 3 marks theory and there is 1 mark numerical. Then you have to attempt this question fully. You can't do like this. Get 2 from here and 1 from here. I will get 3. You will not get 3. You will get either 2 if this is right or 1 if this is right. So out of 5 you have to attempt any 3. Now in these 5 questions, first, second and third will be theory plus numerical. Theory plus numerical. But fourth and fifth will be either complete theory or complete numerical. Complete theory or complete numerical. No mixing in fourth and fifth. So those who are comfortable with theory, they can go for this one. 3 marks theory. Here there will be theory questions complete or 2 numericals. So this way you have to choose. But you have to attend any 3 questions. Again here you will get 12 marks. How many marks? 12 marks. So this makes it 58 we have counted plus 12, 17. Now, let us discuss how to write a particular theory question when she is asking you for, say, 4 marks. The question is asked for 4 marks. What may be the question? You tell me any question if you want. I will discuss that question. Any one question you tell me. That one kinetic theory pressure equation is there. P is equal to 1 by 3 rho C bar square. If that question can be avoided, you avoid that question. Because it's very long. That question is very long. Because in option you can avoid it. So you can avoid as much as possible. But if it is not possible at all, then you go for it. But as far as possible, you avoid that question. Any question you tell me, I will give you how to write the derivation.
Sir, the question like explain the types of gates.
Explain the
Types of gates.
Gates, you said na, gates, logic gates.
Yes, sir, logic gates.
Okay. See, there are 3 basic gates. You start your answer like this. No need to use any guide or any book language. Use your own language. What you have written, there are 3 basic gates. Number 1, OR gate. Second, AND gate. not gate. You have written the names of the gates. You will get half mark. How many mark? Half mark is. Now you go one by one. Number one or gate. See, always use your strengths. Don't use your weaknesses. You know theory doesn't stick in my mind. Don't use theory first, right? The Boolean equation. The Boolean equation for this gate is y is equal to A or B. Y is equal to A or B. Now you write in words. Output is high. Output is high if either A or B. You are using which gate? Or gate. So either A or B is high, then only output will be high. Then only output will be high. You have got 1 mark for this gate. Because you have written the Boolean equation, you have drawn the symbol, and now you are writing the truth table. That's all. Nothing. A, B, Y, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, also 1. Symbol or gate, symbol, truth table, this 1 mark is fixed. Is it very difficult?
So circuit representation,
What representation?
circuit.
This much is enough. You mark. There are other. Boolean equation, statement, symbol, truth table. Not gate. You said representation in terms of switches. You said switches. We don't take switches in physics. In physics, we don't take switches. Switches in mathematics. This much is there. This 1 mark, this 1 mark, this 1 mark. Initial object will give you another 1 mark. So total how many marks you are getting? 4 easy marks without taking any lot of tension. How to handle the things, that you have to be very scientific in your approach. Don't handle things haphazard manner. If you handle things haphazard manner, then you will end up writing so much and getting so little marks. Be systematic in your approach, you will get full marks in board exams. What the idea clear now? Now, if suppose there is a question, explain the working of transistor as amplifier. Transistor as amplifier. Now, in this question, you draw diagram, transistor, NPN, PNP, whatever you use, but properly label that diagram. Diagram की labeling अच्छे से करिए. Emitter कौन है, base कौन है, conductor कौन है, current कहाँ जा रहा, कहाँ से बाहर आ रहा, कहाँ से अंदर जा रहा, ये लेबलिंग पक्का होना चाहिए. रेजिस्टेंस का नाम क्या है, बेस करंट क्या है, कलेक्टर करंट क्या है, इनपुट क्या है, आउटपुट क्या है, ये सारी चीजें क्लियर लिखना चाहिए आपके डायग्राम में. एक बार मिलता है डायग्राम का, उसके बाद आप चालू करोगे उसकी वर्किंग. अब वर्किंग कोई कहीं से याद करके जाके लिखना नहीं. क्या है, in the figure shown, we are using a NPN transistor. The PN diode, that is base emitter diode, is forward bias and base collector diode is reverse bias. इतना लिख सकते हैं. Now the transistor is giving current at the collector. Output कहाँ दे रहे हैं, अपन collector पे ले रहे हैं. Input कहाँ दे रहे हैं, base को दे रहे हैं. since we know that beta is equal to IC upon IB, electric current upon base current, or beta is equal to delta IC upon delta IB, change in collector current upon change in base current, इसको बोलते हैं बीटा DC, इसको बोलते हैं बीटा AC. अब small change in base current causes a large change in collector current. This is value point. If you want to note this point, a small change in the value of base current causes a large change in the value of collector current. Because beta is much greater than 1. बीटा की वैल्यू 1 से बहुत ज्यादा है, इसलिए बेस करंट थोड़ा सा भी चेंज होता है तो कलेक्टर करंट बहुत ज्यादा चेंज होता है. दिस इज यूज्ड इन एम्प्लीफिकेशन. दिस प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ ट्रांजिस्टर इज यूज्ड इन एम्प्लीफिकेशन. ये करंट पे चलने वाला डिवाइस है. ट्रांजिस्टर इज करंट ऑपरेटेड डिवाइस. हमारा जो ट्रांजिस्टर है जिसको हम बीजेटी बोलते हैं वो करंट ऑपरेटेड है. बाइपोलर जंक्शन ट्रांजिस्टर. ठीक है, ये इतना लिख लिया. फिर उसके बाद आप इनपुट बताएंगे. स्मॉल इनपुट इज गिवन. ये इनपुट है, इसकी वजह से बेस करंट चेंज होगा. इनपुट की वजह से क्या चेंज होगा? बेस करंट. अब बेस करंट जब चेंज होगा तो कलेक्टर करंट कैसा चेंज होना चाहिए? ज्यादा होना चाहिए. ये हो गया input output. This is collector current. ये ग्राफ को एक बार एम्पलीफायर को एक बार डायग्राम को बीच का डिस्क्रिप्शन निकाल एक बार. तो 3 पॉइंट लिखे ना अपन उसमें. फिर उसके बाद उसका गेन इज आउटपुट वोल्टेज अपॉन इनपुट वोल्टेज. Of course, negative side पे ये crest आया था, ये उल्टा हो जाएगा ना. This is minus. ये गेन का फॉर्मूला लिख दिया आपने. आउटपुट वोल्टेज यू कैन राइट minus IC into RL. Input voltage you can write IB into RI. RI is input impedance. IC upon IB is beta. माइनस बीटा इनटू RL अपॉन RI. ये इतना नहीं किया, इसका एक मार्क आपको मिल गया. हो गया आपके 4 मार्क. बहुत ज्यादा डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखवाएगा मैंने नहीं लिखवाया. इतना ही होता है बोर्ड में. हम लोग बिना वजह बड़े आंसर याद करके जाते हैं और एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में सोचते बैठते, इधर से मारते कहीं से भी नहीं आता. उसको याद ही मत करो ना इतना बड़ा आंसर. जो काम करके पॉइंट है वो लिख के ले लो. उसको ध्यान में रखो और वो लिखो आंसर में जाके. I hope it's clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Any specific questions you have, you can ask.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the section A, in the short answers, like as you gave the example of the Curie temperature. So, like if the question is like define Curie temperature, then if we write something like the answer you told, like we are writing our answer. For example, we are writing like it is a temperature at which ferromagnetic changes to paramagnetic. Then it won't be correct.
No. It is a at which domain structure collapses. You are talking of Curie temperature.
Yes, sir.
then it is temperature. Barometric temperature. He is asking you cubic temperature. You write definition of cubic temperature only. Don't write what happens above that. Don't write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Any specific query you have, you want to ask? See, important thing is whatever you do from the board book. In the board book, you have questions at the back of the book. You practice those questions. You take help of question bank, and you are well prepared. But write and practice. Don't read and practice. Reading will never help you. Writing will always help you. Okay?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if we solve more than given questions, suppose for options of 8, if we solve 9 or 10, then is there a criteria for best of? Best of 8, suppose first 8 में एक आधा wrong होगा, तो best of 8.
Yes. If he is asking you to attempt any 8, you are attempting 10 questions. Then in those 10 questions, whichever questions you are getting maximum marks, they will be counted.
Okay, okay.
That is there. Best of is there. Yes.
And sir, points मतलब अगर 2 मार्क है तो 4 points कंपल्सरी लिखना, 3 मार्क है तो
3 marks 6 points.
ओके ओके.
डायग्राम है तो 1 मार्क डायग्राम पे छोड़ देना, बचे 2 मार्क 4 पॉइंट लिखना, हो गया काम.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू.
तो डेरिवेशन के स्टेप्स आ जाते हैं, उसमें हाफ मार्क आपको मिलता है. Very few questions have description. Empty description बहुत कम क्वेश्चन में देखने को मिलता है. सारी डेरिवेशन है, थोड़ा थोड़ा डिस्क्रिप्शन 2-3 लाइन का लिखने का. जो आपने सर्किट बनाया है या जो आपने थ्योरम ऑफ पैरेलल एक्सिस है.
So for 4 marks, how many points you have to write?
4 marks 8 points. 4 marks 8 points. 6 points. If there is derivation, 2 points. Simple.
Sir, is there any weightage of the chapters?
पूरी थ्योरी का कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आता अपने पास. फुल थ्योरी आप पूरी बुक उठा के देखो ना, फुल थ्योरी का कोई क्वेश्चन मिलेगा क्या आपको? हर क्वेश्चन में कहीं ना कहीं डायग्राम है, डेरिवेशन है, डेफिनेशन है. Anything else?
Sir, is there any weightage given to certain chapters?
See, focus on certain chapters. It's difficult to tell like that, but the heavy weighted topics. Now, what they have done, previously it was oscillations, so you can question come from these 4 chapters only. But now not like that. What they have done, they have given 5 marks to first chapter, 5 marks to second chapter, 5 marks to third chapter. Electrostatics, such a big chapter, only 4 marks. How many marks? 4 marks. So you can't treat it down that way. They can put anything in there.
Okay, sir.
According to you, how should we study right now?
Yes. Excuse me.
According to you, how should we prepare?
Sir, your video is lagging.
I'm able to hear you.
check proper flow. So important. You get the whole elevation. You can't mock. Row is not possible in physics. Like in chemistry or
I can't hear you clearly.
biology. Not very difficult in physics. But you have that well. Anything else?
सर बिलाल सर
Sir, your video is lagging.
स्टूडेंट्स आपका क्वेश्चंस खत्म हो गया ना बेटा किसी का क्वेश्चंस और कुछ है
की आवाज ही नहीं
सर सर शायद सर का नेटवर्क कुछ इश्यू चल रहा है शायद
getting distracted.
सर एक्चुअली
मेरा नहीं होता
सर विशाल सर कंक्लूड
नहीं मेरा क्लियर है सर नेटवर्क अच्छा विशाल सर बोल रहे हैं
सर बिलाल सर आपका नेटवर्क कुछ थोड़ी वीक है मतलब इसके अंदर बैंडविड्थ इज लो बोल रहे हैं सर तो इसी वजह से बफरिंग हो रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स आपका कोई क्वेरी से और कुछ है क्या अदरवाइज वी कंक्लूड
एनीथिंग दे वांट टू आस्क
सर जो आपने लास्ट में बोला वो क्लियर नहीं था
विशाल सर
चलपति रिकॉर्डिंग होगा ना वी विल यू शुड शेयर द recording of this so that if some part is missed by anyone actually बिलाल सर नारायणा के जानिब से आपका स्वागत है वंदन है और अभिनंदन है एक्चुअली सर बहुत दिनों से इंतजार था आपके एक्सपर्टाइज का निश्चित इट इज वी फील एज अ फीस्ट टू द चिल्ड्रंस we prepare them with the board testimonials with the board I mean to say the prelim examinations they give 4 to 5 exams but your expert guidance definitely build a confidence within the children and whatever they have learned they present well with your suggestions and your observations. So I am very much thankful, sir, indebted to you for making your presence every year, bestowing your blessings for the kids of Narayana. And thank you so much for all the time you have taken. I think all the students will definitely second my thought that sir ka session एक subject orientation के साथ-साथ हमको subject में confidence कैसे आएगा हम किस हिसाब से सब्जेक्ट को अच्छे से प्रेजेंट करेंगे इसके लिए एक बहुत फायदेमंद ऐसा सेशन होता है स्टूडेंट्स टू कंक्लूड टुडेज मीटिंग just one thing today I have taken review from many of the students I feel happy that English paper you have given was good for many of the students who have discussed but yes some of the children they are facing like बोर्ड एग्जाम का हमको थोड़ा प्रेशर क्रिएट हो रहा है बर्डन हो रहा है बच्चा जितना कूल रह के एग्जाम को जाएगा उतना अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा सो मेंटेन सबसे बड़ी बात मैंने कल भी बताई थी 7 से 8 घंटे का पीस एंड साइलेंट स्लीप पूरा होना बहुत जरूरी है डोंट गो फॉर लॉस्ट मोमेंट प्रिपरेशंस दे विल नॉट बी यूजफुल rather they will be making you suffered in the examinations. So don't go with any worries or hurries. Go with full confidence in the examination. Believe in your own self and see that whatever is the best has to be attempted. सर ने शुरुआत में बहुत अच्छी बात कही बेटा कि हमको पहला क्वेश्चन लगेगा नहीं आ रहा है टेंशन नहीं लेने का नीचे उतरने का दूसरा नहीं आ रहा है छोड़ उसको भी तीसरा छोड़ दे जहां से आएगा वहां से लिखना शुरू करेगा डेफिनेटली बाद में जो समय बचेगा उसमें फिर ऊपर जो नहीं हुआ उसमें आ जाओ यू विल बी गेटिंग जैसे हम सिग्नल से चलते हैं ना एक जगह ग्रीन सिग्नल लगा अगला ग्रीन लगता है फिर ग्रीन लगता है इजंट इट वैसे हम एक बार पेपर सॉल्व करने लग गए तो सारे क्वेश्चंस फिर बाद में जो पहले डिफिकल्ट लग रहे थे वो भी बाद में हमको रिकलेक्ट हो जाते हैं एंड वी अटेम्प्टेड. So go with confidence. Chemistry, we have 6 days gap. So shortly we will organize, utilize this time for chemistry and mathematics and biology too. Okay. So wish you all the best. Happy preparations and may God bless all of us. And once again, Bilal sir, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपका आभार. और कभी मौका मिलेगा सर तो बच्चों से रूबरू भी होने का आप अवसर प्रदान करें. इतना ही कहकर I conclude today's